Welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video I'll be showing you guys on how to add psychological levels on your chart. So let's get straight into it. So this is my chart on GBP USD, pound dollar. So you can see all this my psychological level. This is psychological level, this. So let me illustrate it very well so that you can see it. Let me get this to arrow. So what do we do? Okay. This is a psychological level, this is a psychological level, this is a psychological level, and all that. So what is psychological level in trading? It is those numbers that market makers pay attention to. If you go to your chart and ask what is psychological level, psychological level. Okay, in a financial market, psychological levels are specifically price points that hold significant meaning for traders and investors due to the rounded off nature and potential to influence market behavior. So what does it mean? What does it English mean? It means that, for example, if you go to the market to buy a painter of rice now, and the seller tells you that he or she is selling it 1,000, you won't start pricing like 781 or something like that. You try to price in a certain range that is meaningful, like you can price 800, 900 in a rounded up number. So that implies in the market, so whenever price touches in a particular zone, there is always a reaction. For example, let's go on 30 minutes time frame. Let me show you something. You can see this zone is 1.36000, a round-up number. You can see that rejection there, a rejection here also. So if you go here, this particular place also, 1.35500, I see the rejection here, the rejection here, and also this side. You can see multiple rejections here and here. So this can be a great way of getting an edge over the market. So how do we add this psychological level? Let me show you. So let's go on GBP USD in another view. GBP USD. Let's go on another in a clean chart. So this is a clean chart of GBP USD. So how do we add these psychological levels? If you go here, if you go here at this point, you can get it. So let's click on this arrow. You can see this horizontal line down there. Click on it and then you come on your chart. You can see 306.00. You can place your psychological level there. For example, now you can bring it up here and tap on it twice and then modify it to make it very accurate. So we now have our first psychological level here. So the next thing is 50 pips gap. So what do? We go on this ruler line, put it here, and then measure. We are looking for 50 pips. So this is 50 pips. As you can see, it landed on 1.35000, rounding it up. So let's go and bring our horizontal line, put it here, and then modify. Tap on it twice and modify it. As simple as that. And you can continue adding until it's full on your chart. So let me pause this video. I'll come back in a while after adding them. So welcome back, guys. So we have added lots and lots of psychological levels on our chart. You can see that, for example, see the validity of this. You can see here on the price of 1.34 500. You can see the touch here, this great touch, this touch here also, another touch here. You can see how market reacts when it gets to it. This touch also here, touch here, touch here, and all that. Let me change this. um so you can see that touch here. So market always respects these whole numbers. Why? Because market makers can't just enter into the market without first waiting for price to get to that point. So when it gets to it, they just enter fast. So as you can see what happened here, the moment price gets to this point, they took it down. So if you have entered here, you would have made some, let's check how many pips. From here to here, it's about 40 pips. So you would have made 40 pips just by waiting for this psychological level to play out. And also remember, you can't just trade only dependent on this psychological level. You must have other confirmation and edges that, for example, your trend line strategy, your indicator, your Fibonacci, and all that. So that is it, guys, for this video. In my couple of videos that is coming, I'll teach you guys how to fund your XNES account and all that. So more values are coming on this channel. So do me a favor, subscribe and turn on notification, share and like the video. Bye.